Hi, good morning. My name is Dan and this is Engelgeist. Welcome to the energetic forecast this morning. For those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Have a look around. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you very much for coming back and watching another forecast or another video. And to my Patreon subscribers, thank you so very much for subscribing to my Patreon page at Engelgeist. I appreciate each and every one of you, all my viewers, all my Patreon subscribers, new viewers, old viewers, every single one of you. So thank you very much for tuning in. This is the energetic forecast for the greater collective for Wednesday, February 12th. I do ask Spirit for a sort of timeless message, so if this is a video that you're coming across later at a date that is not February 12th, don't worry, there might still be a message in here for you. So maybe continue to watch and see where it goes. It might be, you're in the right flow with the energy of this forecast at a different date than the 12th. But this is basically for the greater collective for February 12th of 2020. What do we need to focus on? What do we need to look at? Where do we need to place our attention for our highest good? Ways you can support the channel: you can follow me at Instagram at Engelgeist333. You can also like, share, comment, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like my business page on Facebook. All of those things help. So they help me to keep the page active. They help the algorithms. If you like a video or whatever, it puts it out there even further into the internet world. So all of that stuff has a really positive impact. I try and answer any and all questions if you leave comments on the videos, or if you guys have something to say, please share it with me. And if you want to contact me for a private reading, which is another way to support me and the channel, you can do so by messaging me at either Instagram at Engelgeist333, or you can message my business page on Facebook. All right, so let's get into this reading and see what's going on today. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting energy. Yesterday we had this, the Queen of Pentacles. And to me, she was all about sort of staying focused on sort of our own abundance and being able to sort of reflect upon that and maybe focus on that in such a way that we can potentially create more. Like the lesson from yesterday's forecast was sort of about being aware of where we're focusing our energy and trying not to allow that to kind of like instead of focusing on what's broken, let's focus on what we have versus what we don't have. To me, this Six of Pentacles, there's obviously this beautiful woman here in this wrapped in this blue robe, and to me this screams of charity, right? She has these two people sort of asking her for assistance or help. She's giving them attention, she's giving them love. To me, this feels like that Queen of Pentacles kind of out in the world, being that generous sort of self. If we sort of centered in that energy yesterday and acknowledge the blessings that we do have, maybe that in turn gives us the opportunity to understand that we have enough that we can quite possibly share with others and bestow them with gifts. There's also, she's holding this interesting little scale here, which to me speaks to balance, or the idea of balance. And I love that she's on these rocks. Like there's this definite grounded, centered nature to her. So I feel like there is this balance here, and again, we're balancing in the energy of Pentacles, which has to do with finances, money, career, potential relationships, those sort of things. So if we're feeling unbalanced, today is a really good day to get balanced. If we're not, get centered, get grounded, and maybe turn our focus onto that of helping others. Because it says to me, or this card says to me, that there is this opportunity that we have to sort of share with others, make an impact on their life, and that impact will be positive. That impact will be beneficial, not only for those that we help, but also for ourselves. There's like a peace and a calm, like a sort of a tranquility, I feel like, with this woman wrapped in this blue robe. To me, I feel like she's doing work, she's sharing of herself, she's sharing of her gifts, and this doesn't necessarily have to be like the sharing of material wealth, right? This can be the sharing of just sort of mental wealth or emotional wealth, right? This could be the sharing of experience and helping others to feel supported in whatever they may be going through. So if we find opportunities today to do that, I would suggest shifting into this mode of maybe using our own experience and our own awareness of our abundance to help others, right? And I think that it will be a very empowering and enlightening space for us to be in this midweek, right? Remember, we have that world card as the underpinning energy starting in the midweek. So this would be a really beautiful energy to set up that, whatever that world energy, that major arcana world card energy will bring to us. If we're doing it from a place of sort of selflessness, and I'm not saying like, because I'm a Pisces, so I tend to be a little bit martyr-y, like, like I'll do things, I'll martyr myself, and we don't want to do that. We want to be gracious, and we want to be loving and kind to others, and share from a place of being aware of the abundance that we do have, right? And when we do that, we sort of set the energy for that world card, those blessings to kind of come in, not only for those around us that we can help them find, but also the blessings come to us too. I love how these 6 pentacles are crowned over the top of her head, right? They're almost shielding her, protecting her, just kind of surrounding her with the kind of abundance, and this is whatever sort of abundance we need. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be material or financial, right? This can be emotional abundance. This can be intelligence that we have. Maybe we have a certain intelligence or an awareness that we can share with others to help them to get to where they need to be, right? So we have this opportunity today to focus on that, and as we focus on this energy, or this as we make this our focus, we set ourselves up to reap the benefits of those of whatever is brewing in that world card that we saw on Sunday. Now, here is the Work Your Light card. Wow, this is Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Now, when I look at this in comparison to this card, it's interesting that I have 2 ladies here facing one another, and then I have these 2 men here facing one another. And there's definitely like this sort of beautiful connection that's happening in both of these cards. It's so strange to me how these cards are mirroring each other, like in design. I'm really sort of blown away by this. But this idea of soul family and calling in, people that we feel connected to, people that we love, that we can support, that can also support us. I mean, if you look at this, there's a thing here where she definitely looks like she's doing sort of some help for these people, but they could also be in some sort of in a different way of viewing this card. They could be appearing as if they're sort of supporting her too in her journey, right? By allowing her to help, they actually support her and allowing her to see what she does have, right? So sometimes when we're able to help others, we're allowed to sort of see our own growth or experience being put to good work and being used in a way that actually becomes, maybe makes a negative into a positive. And then with this soul family, this is really about connecting with others on this day. If we have that opportunity, if there's somebody that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or somebody that you care deeply about, today would be a good day to do that. I love the balance and the 2s that are happening in both of these cards. There's definitely this sense of connecting with our, people that are special to us, but also within our environment. And I think that has a tie into that world card, where it's that sort of energy of the environment wanting to come and meet us and give us what it is that we want to have, but we have to be willing to allow for that, or I don't know, like be desirous of that, acknowledge that we want that, and let it come in, right? let ourselves connect to it, let it come in, and let it become the reality. Now, here is the grounding stone for the day. And this is just a thought to ground in while you're looking at these two cards and this energy for the day. This is the peace stone. So to me, this says, and she very much looks at peace. So do they. Even these people that need support look like they're at peace. Um, to me, also, I have to say this card is giving me a lot of emotional sort of balance. So a lot of that Four of Cups energy that we were seeing in the beginning of the week is also playing out in the midweek with this water element here, and the balance of the dolphins and these whales to me is speaking to emotional balance too, and being able to call in those people that we're connected to that bring about that emotional balance within us, that bring out that peace within us. And from that peace, I want us to go out into the world and share sort of the wealth and the abundance that we have, to not only like help others, but also be aware of how it helps us to be maybe of service, maybe of assistance to others. We get to see sort of the graces that we possess that we maybe don't always acknowledge. And from those places or from that grace, we might actually find an opportunity to find deep gratitude. And with that deep gratitude, we get the opportunity to sort of create with that world card that's underneath all of this energy that brings about big, beautiful, wonderful, abundant changes for us that we so greatly deserve, right? So this is your forecast for the day. I hope that it makes sense. Please leave me a comment if it does or doesn't even. If you feel that it doesn't, maybe I can further explain it to you in the comments section. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Please tune in tomorrow, and I will see you guys around. Hit the subscription button and hit the bell so you're notified when I do go live. I do have live charming nights and live card readings, the how I can help you out, or all of that sort of stuff. You might want to tune in for those things because those are fun events that happen live. So you'll get notified when they do happen. All right, have a great day and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.